top of all of them for you. Balthazar King, who's got a great record here, and he's been a splendid flag bearer for his connections. 11-8 favourite. Chicago Grey, former Cheltenham Festival winner also. Sire Calange, who was winning a novice chase here at this festival last year. Uncle Junior's won this race twice. Any Currency, a lazy sort of customer. I wonder if these fences will pep him up a little bit. Gullible Gordon, The Road to Croker, both big prices. Zest for Life for Ender Bolger, who's won this race countless times. Viking Blonde, Diamond Harry, Kiss Cover Fontaine, also for the Ender Bolger yard. Tuned up for this in a point-to-point last time. 11-1 could be a big price.
Hopefully we'll find our way around the course together. 32 fences to be crossed in this Glenfarclas cross-country chase. Over the first of them, Zest for Life is the first one into the lead. Zest for Life, who, as Jim described, had an unfortunate trip to the Czech Republic for the Pardubice. Actually slipped and fell on the way to the start there. Zest for Life leads here by a length to Any Currency. Diamond Harry on the far side, jumping up well on the near side. Balthazar King, he is a really good jumper. This red jacket on the near side, hope that's not tempting fate, but normally he's an exceptional jumper. Gullible Gordon is, oh my God, that was the curse of the commentator, wasn't it? Balthazar King ploughs through the next fence. Oh dear, as they race uphill towards the Aintree fence. There's a sharp left-hand turn after this one. Zest for Life from Any Currency in the headgear. Diamond Harry, Gullible Gordon, Balthazar King on the outside as they make this Aintree style fence. Chicago Grey nipping round the inside with The Road to Croker in an orange and white jacket. Sire Calange further back. Uncle Junior is also towards the back. They're followed by Viking Blonde and Kiefer Fontaine in the JP McManus green and yellow hoops as the back marker as they race across the infield and over a small hedge. And it was Zest for Life from Any Currency and Balthazar King. Diamond Harry in third place as they race across the racecourse. The next one they take after this right-hand turn will be the timber rails, and then there's a sequence of quite large hedges. The next three after the timber rails are rather big hedges, a couple of them with drops on the landing side. Zest for Life from Balthazar King on the far side. Any Currency is third over these timber rails. Chicago Grey and Diamond Harry, then The Road to Croker, Sire Calange, Gullible Gordon and a white cap on the far side. Uncle Junior, winner of this for the last 2 years in purple colours towards the back. Didn't think he looked too great down at the start, Uncle Junior. It's a bit sweaty. He's third last at the moment from Kiefer Fontaine, and at the back Viking Blonde, who can sulk sometimes on off days, is the back marker. So continuing their journey and on towards the 11th fence here. Eventually they will return towards the enclosures, a biggish hedge, and Balthazar King jumping that a lot better with Zest for Life on this near side. Diamond Harry in third. James Reevely in the blue sleeves there. He and trainer Nick Williams been doing very well in this sort of race in the last season or two, and they're in good form at the moment. Viking Blonde has unseated Sam Twiston Davis at the back there. Didn't really ever look as though he was enjoying this test, Viking Blonde. Sam hopefully none the worse as they now head across the bank, which is taken in two different directions during the race. Zest for Life and Balthazar King together over it and down. Viking Blonde is perfectly all right, continuing after the others. Now they race towards the water jump, the fence that's most populated by spectators. Any Currency and Diamond Harry sharing third. Then Chicago Grey from Gullible Gordon, The Road to Croker, Sire Calange, Uncle Junior still held up by Patrick Mullins as they approach the cheese wedges. Kiefer Fontaine is the back marker. So a quick double over these cheese wedges, down, up again, and down the other side. Zest for Life and Balthazar King remain the front two. Diamond Harry, the former Hennessy Gold Cup winner under James Reevely, towards the outside. James had another winner over in France last weekend, and before that a notable win on the Nick Williams train's Rev de Civila in a very valuable race at Auteuil about 10 days, 2 weeks ago. Chicago Grey's back in fifth place as they jump the next. Now they're just about to embark on their second circuit. The course is basically 3 circuits of diminishing size. This is the second lap they're coming around now. The final lap comprises the 4 fences going up to the Aintree fence, and then they cut back across the middle, across the bank for the second time. Balthazar King warming to the task. Gullible Gordon has gone there, appears to have refused, and Donald Devereux taking a fall from quite a considerable height. Hopefully he's all right. It's Zest for Life and Balthazar King from Any Currency. Diamond Harry has been going along nicely. Also great talent in the past. As they go to fence 19, Zest for Life ploughing through the hedge part of that fence there. At the back, Kika Fontaine and Uncle Junior second last as they race around a right-hander. And soon they'll be back across the racecourse again. Balthazar King from Zest for Life in second place. Now they're crossing the racecourse once more on towards quite a formidable hedge with a drop on the landing side. Fence 21 of the 32 coming up. Balthazar King from Zest for Life. Any Currency and Diamond Harry remain third and fourth. Chicago Grey made a very serious mistake there, and his rider Davy Russell was thrown up the horse's neck, and he retains the partnership. Just getting back into position, Davy, in the maroon jacket. It was a serious mistake. Balthazar King continuing to show them the way as they return back towards the water jump, coming towards the end of the second circuit here. Balthazar King and Richard Johnson, already a winner on this cross-country course, Balthazar King, but 5 times a winner in all at Cheltenham. Just loves this Prestbury Park venue. Any Currency into second now. Then Zest for Life, Diamond Harry, the Grey Sire Collage, the Road to Croker, Purple Jacket, Uncle Junior, maybe getting a bit closer now as they jump the next in front of the grandstand. Chicago Grey and Kika Fontaine are further back. So about to run round a left-hander after this next jump, which Balthazar King flew well. Chicago Grey, another slight mistake at the back. And this now is the final circuit they're about to cover, and heading up the hill towards the Aintree fence, then that sharp left-hand turn across the middle, and 2 hurdles on the racecourse proper to finish. Balthazar King popping away really nicely now for Richard Johnson. Leads the way over Any Currency in second place, just being stoked up by Ian Popham in second there. Any Currency is a thorough stayer. Diamond Harry still going on along pretty well in third, followed by Zest for Life, who was second early on. Sire Collage on the Road to Croker. Uncle Junior trying to get on terms as now they race up the hill towards the Aintree fence. Any Currency going up on the outside of Balthazar King, but Richard Johnson's got the advantage of the inner here as they now cut across left-handed. Good jump from Balthazar King. Out jumps Any Currency. They're getting strung out behind. Diamond Harry has dropped some way off them. They race across the middle of the racecourse and over the next. Balthazar King by a length and a half to Any Currency. It's 5 or 6 lengths back to Diamond Harry, the Road to Croker, then Sire Collage. Uncle Junior's got a lot to do, about 12 lengths behind the leader. Balthazar King clearing the next. That was 3 out. They got 2 hurdles left to cover to jump on the racecourse proper as they swing left-handed now, and Balthazar King from Any Currency followed by Diamond Harry, a little slip. Then Uncle Junior is making very good progress indeed under Patrick Mullins. He's ridden a very patient race. Can he get on terms with Balthazar King, who he beat in this race 12 months ago? Balthazar King again has been on the sharp end throughout, and Uncle Junior making rapid headway, the 12-year-old in pursuit of a third win in this race as they straighten up for the final hurdle. Balthazar King from Uncle Junior. Balthazar King is holding on well at the moment. At the last, he ran into it slightly. Over in second, Uncle Junior. Then Any Currency and Diamond Harry. They race up the hill. Balthazar King pursued all the way by Uncle Junior. Balthazar King sticking on well. Oh, he loves Prestbury Park, and Balthazar King will hold on to score after a great round of jumping with one serious blemish. In second, Uncle Junior. Third, Any Currency. Then Chicago Grey, who rallied pretty strongly after a couple of serious errors. Diamond Harry, Sire Collage, the Road to Croker. Back in the field, Zest for Life and Kika Fontaine. Balthazar King becoming a Cheltenham legend.
Chiseling his way into the nation's affections. Balthazar King, 6th win here at Cheltenham, 2nd win over these fences, won at the festival last year, has won the October Showcase Handicap Chase 3 times, won in France earlier in the season. He would not be passed. Uncle Junior came with a wet sail, and how it nearly ended very prematurely for this great favourite Balthazar King and Richard Johnson.